Welcome to Kingston Libraries Book Chat. I'm Greg, and today is the second of my videos on books that you may have heard of but have never actually read. Today we're going to talk about revenge. Who doesn't like a good revenge story? How many Hollywood films are about revenge? There's even a 4-season TV series called Revenge. And you know how they all go. There's a hero leading a normal happy life and they suffer a terrible tragedy. They go away to recuperate and recover their mojo, and then they come back stronger than ever, ready to punish the bad guys that caused the tragedy. Sound familiar? Well, today I want to look at the book that was the blueprint for every revenge story, every revenge film of the last 180 years, The Count of Monte Cristo by Alexandre Dumas. It was written in 1844, first published in 1844 in France, and serialized in a French newspaper, and then later translated into English. The book begins in 1815 in Marseille, France, where a young sailor called Edmond Dantès is soon to be married, but he's arrested on a trumped-up charge of treason. He's sent to a prison island, and he's there for 14 years. He eventually escapes. He discovers a fabulous treasure that he learnt about while in prison, and then he disappears. The book jumps 10 years, and now it's Paris, and society is dazzled by a new, sophisticated, exotic, fabulously rich nobleman who has just arrived from the Far East. Yes, it's Edmond Dantès. He is now the Count of Monte Cristo, and he is back for revenge on the men who imprisoned him 24 years ago. They are now all respectable citizens. One of them has even married Edmond Dantès' former fiancée. Well, there's a saying that revenge is a dish best served cold, and the Count is going to serve it icy. He's not going to do a John Wick and just shoot everybody. No, the Count is going to create elaborate schemes to destroy his enemies and bring them down. He's not a naive young sailor anymore. He has absolute faith in his abilities and his powers. Listen to what he tells somebody. I am one of those exceptional beings, and I believe that before today, no man has found himself in a situation similar to my own. I am not constrained or hampered by a single one of the scruples that tie the hands of the powerful. I have only two enemies, distance and time, but with persistence, even them shall bow to my will. I have foreseen all those things that men call the vagaries of fate. Some might injure me, but none can defeat me. Wow, talk about Bruce Wayne becoming Batman. And just like Batman, the Count eventually realizes that he has turned to the dark side and become almost as pernicious as the men he pursues. But the book is not all about revenge. It's all about faith, hope, forgiveness, and mercy. And there's numerous subplots and side plots, places and characters, and fascinating detail about French life during the Napoleonic and post-Napoleonic era. It's a big book, but that makes it perfect for our lockdown reading. A quick word about translations. The best current English version is the Penguin version, translated by Robin Buss. It's the most complete and clear version available. Most English versions tend to be based on the Victorian translations and tend to have Victorian English. There is an 1888 version available free online at gutenberg.org. Otherwise, the Penguin version is available on the Library Borrow Box. Do not read an abridged version if you can help it. You'll miss out on a lot. So, if you want a story with intrigue, betrayal, theft, drugs, sex, adultery, torture, poisoning, suicide, murder, and unconventional revenge, and brigands and pirates, look no further. The Count of Monte Cristo. Thanks for watching.